Some more breaking news now. Detained WNBA star Britney Griner pled guilty to drug possession charges during her trial in Russia. The Houston native was arrested back in February after Moscow airport officials said they found vape cartridges with cannabis oil in her luggage. I'm Rika Mutarajan for Shernmin Chow. Now today was Griner's second court appearance since her trial began last Friday. The hearing comes after President Biden spoke to Griner's wife yesterday, promising her the U.S. government was working to bring Britney home. Our Michelle Choi has been following the latest developments in this story. Michelle.
Yeah, Rika, now that Britney Griner has pleaded guilty to those drug charges, the big question is what will happen next. One thing for sure is her trial in Russia isn't over. In fact, her next court date has been scheduled 1 week from today. Wearing a red shirt and handcuffed, Britney Griner was escorted into this morning's hearing by Russian police. Speaking through an interpreter, she told the court she had not intended to commit a crime and that she didn't mean to carry the drugs in her luggage and that it was the result of her packing in a hurry. Griner has been detained in Russia for nearly 5 months after authorities there say they found cannabis oil in her suitcase, resulting in drug smuggling charges. If convicted, Griner could face up to 10 years in prison. The U.S. says Griner is being wrongfully detained, and since her first court appearance last week, there's been growing calls by supporters and Griner's wife, Sherelle, who's been pushing hard for the White House to secure the Houston native's release. Yesterday, both the president and vice president spoke to her over the phone, promising to bring Griner home. Several sources close to the WNBA star and her family say today's guilty plea was likely a strategic move that could help facilitate a prisoner swap. However, at this point, White House officials haven't said if that's going to happen, and Russian officials have said a prisoner swap wouldn't take place until a verdict is handed down. Now, on Monday, Griner sent a letter to President Biden asking him not to forget about her and the other American detainees. Well, this morning, the U.S. Embassy in Russia confirmed the president wrote her back and that letter was delivered to her. A letter some say may have played a role in her decision to plead guilty today. Rika?
We'll continue to watch this case. Michelle Choi, thank you very much.